Hey everybody! Welcome to the Learning Sunday, where every Sunday we learn something together. I asked you guys on Twitter what you wanted to learn today, and you guys said the effects of alcohol on body. Now, I'm really trying to figure out how to do this video because I didn't want it to be just like every other alcohol video you see where it's like, you will die, liver disease. But I don't quite know any other way to say it, so I'm gonna give you the facts the way I give facts, and hopefully it's better than the normal school mandatory videos they make you watch. Ready? Let's learn together. So I will start off by saying I do drink alcohol, and that's okay because alcohol is fine in moderation, because once you start abusing alcohol, then it actually becomes a problem. And I didn't think that you guys would actually want this topic, but around teenage years, kids start wondering, what about alcohol, guys? Because it's accessible, it's a social norm to drink it. You guys are like, I'm an adult, I should be able to do adult things, but might want to put the brakes on it, and I'll let you know why. So, you know when you hear a prescription medication commercial, and it's like all the side effects, and you're like, why do we even take that medication? Like, you're just gonna die or get liver disease or have heart attack. Yeah, that's alcohol. That's what it does to you. So let's start with the immediate effects. So you drink a beer, you slowly start to get a little bit more relaxed. That's fine. The second you start drinking too much, like you surpass 3 drinks or 3 shots, everyone has a different limit, but there's a point where once you pass that, these things will start happening to you. You'll start feeling nauseous. You may start vomiting. It 110% impairs your judgment. It definitely disrupts your normal sleeping patterns. It can cause damage to the brain just in that immediate moment. You can experience blackout, memory loss, and you can also start developing anxiety just in that like one time you drink it. And then of course there's the hangover. That too is really bad. You feel gross, sluggish, nauseous, everything makes you want to vomit, and your body's dehydrated because alcohol dehydrates you. It's a whole mess. Basically, getting drunk makes you look like an idiot and feel like crap the next morning. So what happens is it slows down the function of the central nervous system, and then it alters a person's personality, their emotions, their movement, their vision, their hearing. So like your brain is constantly sending little signals to each other all over the brain, and alcohol basically like just gets in there and blocks them. You're stopping your brain from functioning correctly. It changes your personality. Shy people can be more outgoing. Some outgoing people just kind of shut down and sit down and they're like, what's up? And so that's what alcohol does. That's the short-term effects of alcohol. But let's talk about the long-term effects. So we all know it can cause liver disease because your liver is what the alcohol is filtered through the liver, and abuse of alcohol, the liver can't handle it, and it starts scarring, and it causes like liver failure, liver disease, cancer, all this crap. So we know it hurts the liver, but what else in the body does it hurt? So it can cause brain damage, especially in young brains, teenagers. Remember I said like teenagers, oh, you might want to hold off on the alcohol a little bit. Your brains are still developing. Now you're not children. I know you're not children, but your brains are still developing, and alcohol, it can actually hinder your ability for your brain to keep developing and causes you to not be able to learn as quickly. It causes cancer. It's actually the second biggest leading cause of throat and mouth cancer. In women, it can actually cause breast cancer. It can cause high blood pressure. It actually weakens the heart muscles. It's really bad for your heart. By hurting your heart, you're hurting your entire body. All right, it can cause stomach ulcers, internal bleeding, kidney disease. It can cause impotence or infertility. Have you ever heard of a whiskey dick? That means you've had too much whiskey, so you can't get enough. It causes osteoporosis, which is weakened bones. It makes it hard for your bones to obtain calcium, which keeps them strong and healthy. It causes red and blotchy skin. That's right, it ruins your skin. It lowers your inhibition, which affects your judgment. So people who are drunk are actually less likely to use a condom, which can lead to more STDs and accidental pregnancy and just a whole realm of things that you don't ever want to know about. And alcohol is actually linked to a lot of mental health diseases, such as depression, anxiety, risk-taking behavior, which might not seem like a big deal, but like, you know, if you're drunk, you're like, hey, I'm on a bike, I could totally jump off that bridge and land in the water perfectly. Your brain, again, not working. And it also can cause schizophrenia and suicide. All right, so we've gone over what it can do to you. It affects your brain, your heart, your bones, your liver, your kidneys, your pancreas. It affects your entire body. It's a drug. It's addicting. So I'm talking about moderation. 1 glass here, a glass there, you're fine, whatever. But if you binge drink, if you drink heavily, if you drink every single day, bad things will start happening to you. That's just a fact. Just know that if addiction runs in your family, you're more likely to become an alcoholic. You lose your inability to be able to stop because your body literally gets addicted to it. All right, So you'd be like, Rachel, you just told us all of these really negative, terrible, horrible things about alcohol. Why do people even drink? Well, let me tell you, a lot of it's curiosity. That's what a lot of teenagers are going through right now. Peer pressure, social norms, curiosity. You want to know what it does, what it makes you feel like, what the big hype is, because alcohol is everywhere. So you're like, oh, everyone does this. I want to try it. Curiosity really does have a huge factor in drinking. And so does peer pressure. You're at a party, everyone's drinking. Listen, you don't have to drink because everyone else is drinking. You know how many parties I went to in high school and college that I didn't have a sip of alcohol at? Don't feel the pressure. If you set a precedent the first time you go to a party, you don't drink, but you were there for a good time, no one's gonna bug you about it. And if people are really pressuring you to drink, screw them. They aren't your friends. Go away. So other reasons why people keep drinking or drink, they think it helps them deal with their problems. They had a hard day's work. Oh, I need a drink. Really doesn't help at all. But people think like, oh, it calms me down, it lets me think. Or people are like, I need to get blackout drunk because I don't want to remember this. But the thing is with getting blackout drunk is you only forget what happens once you became blackout drunk. So once you wake up vomiting, having the sweats, feeling like you need to squirt out of both ends, you're going to remember what happened before you were blackout drunk. So getting blackout drunk really doesn't help anything. But people are like, well, it helps me forget that night so I can get some sleep. Well, your sleep is gonna be terrible because you're drunk and alcohol affects your sleep patterns. And then a lot of people say, well, it helps me have a good time. Like I said, shy people become more outgoing. I get that. Boredom is a huge one. You're bored. You get drunk, interesting things happen. I mean, take up a craft. Learn to knit. Do something productive. You don't need to get drunk. So I don't know exactly what you guys wanted from this video. Those are all the things. It kills you. It hurts you. There are reasons people do it. More like excuses, if anything. I do not support underage drinking. There's a reason there's an age limit on that. Stick to it. I did. I turned out fine. I don't think I missed out on fun. Alright, so that's all for today though. Please tweet me or comment below other things you'd like to learn about. Every Sunday we learn something together. And then also subscribe to see videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday on this channel. Give this video a like if you liked it. I love you guys. But remember, above all else, stay awesome, possums.